Yo, YouTube, what is going on, baby? How are y'all doing? How y'all doing? So, with the start of season 5, guys, what I want to do is I want to show y'all my settings and I want to get y'all right. You know, get y'all dropping 30s, 20s consistently, all right? So, this video that I'm going to be showing y'all is just my settings for season 5 and what I think is the best as of right now. And there's a couple things that I'm adding here that y'all better be sure to think about, man, and just keep in mind, bro, because there's some things in here that not a lot of people use, even that people are dropping consistent 30s, consistent 40s aren't doing. All right, so let's get into it. All right, guys. All right, so I'm gonna go down everything, showing y'all more or less what I use. All right, so keyboard and mouse, this is a big thing. Even if you don't play keyboard and mouse, guys, I'm about to show y'all something. I'm about to put y'all on. All right, watch this. So you come over here, keyboard and mouse, right? And you're gonna go to kill streaks and vehicles. Not a lot of people know about this, but the people that I've shown it to are like, bro, you put me on. So watch. So right here under armor plate behavior, I want y'all to put apply all. So basically what this is gonna do is you're gonna be able to put on all your shields on with just tapping your triangle, whatever button it is that y'all use to put on shields. Hold it once and then you let go and it'll put on all 3 shields for you at once. You know what I mean? Instead of having to do like hold the triangle button for the entire time. You know what I mean? So that's a huge advantage, right? So all right, let's go to my regular stuff. All right, so FOV 100. I used to play like at 105, but I felt like I couldn't see. So this is gonna be personal preference, guys. I want y'all to use something that is comfortable, that you can see wide, but you can actually see things. That was my problem before on high FOV, is I couldn't see things. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to do that. All right. So brightness 50. The rest of this stuff isn't really like a big deal. Oh, mini map shape square, man, square. I want y'all to have this square because you get like 20% more of your mini map if you have the square on. Right. So then let's see. FPS, have it on. This is for, remember, this is for PC, right? PC FPS, have it on, and server latency, have it on. Nothing else you need to have. If you're on PC, guys, and you're trying to maximize your frames, go full screen extended window. It's been proven this gives you more frames than full screen regular, full screen borderless. So that's why I use this. Render resolution, I have it at 100. I wouldn't recommend going any higher. Some people like it like at 90 to get more frames. I think 100 is fine just for me. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Continue. Aspect ratio automatic. VSync disabled. Custom frame length. I just put it unlimited to let everything just go. If you're having stutters and you're having like random input delay, I would just cap it at whatever your monitor's at. You know what I mean? NVIDIA highlights disabled, guys. This is gonna give you a lot of input delay. All right. So put this disabled. Gamma 2.2. All right. Now going into the actual, bread and butter of the video. I have everything low except for particle quality because it makes the game look a little bit nicer. Here for texture resolution, guys, I would not recommend to have it super low. All right, the difference between super low and low visually is drastic. It's huge, man. It's like a big difference, but the amount of power that your PC uses is very, very minimal. So I would recommend to use low instead of very low. All right, guys. So all right, we're gonna keep going down. Bullet impact space enabled, tessellation disabled, shadow map resolution low. So cache spot shadows and cache sun shadows enabled, guys. All right, so the reason why I want y'all to have it enabled is because the PC, it basically saves the data for future games, so it doesn't have to load it, it doesn't have to render it. This is just on my understanding, guys. So leave it enabled, it helps boost your frames. Particle lighting low, direct X tracing disabled, ambient occlusion disabled, screen space reflection disabled, anti-aliasing off, depth of field disabled. All right, filmic strength right here, guys. So if you read at the bottom, if the anti-aliasing option is not set to SMMA 2x or filmatic strength SMA 2x, set the filmic strength to 1 to avoid visual noise. So since we have anti-aliasing off and want to maximize frames, we're going to have this off, but we want to put filmic strength up to 1. It made a huge difference in the way my game looks, and it doesn't look blurry anymore. So put this all the way to 1 if you want to have your anti-aliasing off, right? Motion blur, in general, take it off, and filmic grain, take it off, all right? Discard. So audio. I use boost low because I have an open back headset. If you're using something like an Astro, A40s, Steel Series, anything that like isolates noise, go boost high. But for me, I have an open back headset, so I use boost low. Master volume sound, I have it at 70. Dialogue volume, I like to have that low because I like to be able to sound whore people, and then that guy is always in my ear talking in Warzone. You know what I mean? Hit marker sounds, I like the way Modern Warfare sounds. All right, so that's it for this one. So right here, bread and butter. This is what I use. My settings. This is what I think is better. So BR button layout, tactical flipped. I've always played on this since I started playing Call of Duty when I was like 7 years old. I don't know. I've always played on flipped and on tactical. I get the drop shot easier, you know. Dead zone, I would recommend 0.05 only because the lower the better, I think, as long as you're not getting too much stick drift or stick drift in general, right? All right, so sensitivity. This is a huge topic that people, don't talk about and people are real quiet about. All right, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret, bro. Y'all don't gotta be playing on 2020. You don't gotta be playing on 8.8. For Warzone and for these competitive matches, man, where you want to get consistency and you want to be able to drop, let's say, 20 kills every single time you drop in, right? That's the goal. When you're on 8.8, 9.9, 10.10, all that stuff, you're not going to be as consistent. Trust me, because I was on it. I used to play on like 8.8, 9.9. I even played on 2020 for fun, and it feels amazing sometimes because you feel like you can just snap on people. But when you play on low sense, you have to focus on positioning. You have to focus on playing smart, and trust me, guys, you hit your shots way easier and way more. You might say right now, oh, I suck on low sense. Get used to it, and I promise you, you're going to be shooting lasers, man. I used to play on 6.6. I was like, you know what? I'm not missing. It's cool, but I put on 5.5, man, and I literally feel like I don't miss a bullet. So that's what I play on. Like, you play, like, let's say somebody like DS, he plays on 6.6, and he thinks that's perfect for him. A lot of people play on low sense that are really good. Juki's plays on like 5.5, so just get used to that, ADS sensitivity multiplier, low zoom. Y'all can play with that if you want. I have it on 1. It's completely up to y'all. You know what I mean? All right, aim response curve, dynamic. I think myself and Diaz and Lucky have tried it out. We all like dynamic because you get more aim assist at range. Standard is okay. It just feels a little less responsive. That's the way we felt, right? Standard aim assist. Okay, this thing right here. If you're on PC, ladies and gentlemen, do not change this to enabled. You're going to lose aim assist, all right? Leave it at that, all right? So weapon mount activation, I do that. I have the ADS and melee enabled. Aim down side behavior, hold. All this stuff is not really that important. Contextual tap, I use it. I like it a lot. That's completely up to you guys. Slide behavior, this, guys, slide behavior, man. Tap to slide, I cannot stress it enough. Please use this. It's going to make it way easier to slide cancel. And what I recommend is to use slide behavior tap and auto tactical sprint. These things have made my movement so much better, guys. So I highly recommend you put these two things on, all right? Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Oh, I forgot one big thing, man, right here. FOV, right? Go advanced, affected versus independent. Put that on affected. All right, guys, put it on affected. The reason being is because you literally get less recoil. Like I said, not a lot of people know about this yet. It is out there. Some people do know about it, but it's going to change up your game completely, bro. So, to summarize everything in a nutshell, guys, the main things that I think would make you guys way better: turn on FOV affected if you're on PC. Turn on the apply all shields if you're on PC, right? If you're on console and everything else, I recommend put on auto tactical sprint and put on tap to slide, guys. I promise you guys, your movement's going to be way nastier. You're going to be fluid around the map, bro. Nobody's going to be able to touch you, all right? So these are the settings that I use. These are what I think works the best, guys. So if y'all can do me a favor, like, share everything y'all can, subscribe anything y'all can to, support me, guys, and go twitch.tv/repulse if y'all want to come check out the streams. And let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, all right, guys? Y'all have a good one. I love y'all. Peace, baby.